So, big win tonight, Coach.
Yeah, it was nice to get this one out of the way. It didn't feel so big. I think we struggled at times, just with the flow of the game. Put them on the free throw line a little too much, but I was really happy with our defensive energy to start the second half. Loved that we were able to get out in transition and score some buckets. And I thought our defense actually did a good job of limiting them, forcing tough shots, obviously holding them in the 50s. But as a coach, you always want to be a little better.
Talk for a second about Brittany Boyd's performance this evening. Not just her points, but her all-around game.
Yeah, Brittany's special, as I've said before, but what we've been really working with her on, I keep talking to her about being the team leader and starting us off right and having that court presence all the time, not just in spurts, and I thought she did a fantastic job of that tonight. I thought her defense was lockdown, as we like to call it, and it keyed us in transition, and she knocked down a couple threes as a bonus, so it was good to have Brittany in that type of form tonight because I think everyone else fed off a bit.
I know you like to talk about your depth at the post position. I think this is one of those times that kind of showed that depth. Justine fouling out and then Rashonda just really picking up after she left the game.
Yeah. Gray was in foul trouble in the first half, kind of limited her minutes because of that, because she's such a physical player. It was hard to let her play through some of that. Excuse me. And then Justine picked up a couple quick ones in the second half. And Gray had a great performance in the second half. So we rely on that depth. I was glad that no one played more than 25 minutes on a whole. Keep us fresh for tomorrow because Texas is so big, we're going to need all four of them. But I thought, our posts do a good job of picking up for one another. They really consider themselves a group. So whoever's in the game, they try to get after it.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, Texas, big team. What are you going to do to...
Yeah, it feels like not even just looking ahead to tomorrow. It's 16 hours from now. Quite a turnaround. At 7:30 here. We play at noon. So the first thing is getting our players in the ice baths, getting some food in them, getting them rested. Texas is really, really big. I mean, we walked out on the court here and we think we're pretty big, but their post players are bigger. So we obviously want to play up and down. We want to go at our pace offensively, but still be able to execute when the time and place calls for it. But more than anything, we need to defend their actions. They run a ton of things. We can't let them get any easy looks. They put a shot up quickly. So we need to limit their transition and then force them into tough shots, not give them anything easy.